Very inspirational. Tom's a very positive individual, so it was great. Kind of motivated us.
I love Thom Shepherd. Anytime he performs, he's wonderful.
It's a really strong message, just to keep your hopes up and keep the dream.
Oh, just about everything. It's got everybody must know somebody with a story like that. It touches everyone's heart.
He said my name is Private Andrew Malone, and if you're reading this, then I didn't make it home. But for every dream that shatters, there's another that comes true. And this car was once a dream of mine, now it belongs to you. And though you may take her and make her your own, you'll always be riding with Private Malone. I started playing music when I was a senior in high school. Started learning to play guitar, played through college in a couple of different bands, and after I graduated, I moved to Nashville and spent a lot of years there writing songs for a living, and now I live in Texas and I tour full time. I've been lucky enough to have 5 number ones, and it's just from perseverance and just never quitting and just, never taking no for an answer. And just, keeping your eye on the prize and just keep shooting for the goal and never quitting. Side by side there's 5 houseboat front porches, AstroTurf lawn chairs and tiki torches, regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. When I first found out that I had cancer, I was totally shocked. I totally didn't expect it. I'd lost my mom to cancer at that point, and I was just floored. I didn't know what to expect. It was scary. It was just, I didn't know what was going to happen next. All I knew was I wanted to beat it. So I had the surgery, and I had a radiation treatments after the surgery. And through all of that, I was scared. I was really worried about it, but they assured me, hey, this is, you got a good kind of cancer to get. It's a very beatable kind, but there is no good kind of cancer to get. There is no mild case of cancer. When you're the guy getting the news that it's cancer, it's, whatever. Odds schmods is what I got to say. But so I was a little bit worried, but I thought, I'm not going to let it slow me down, man. I'm going to keep going. So all through my radiation, I kept going to work every day, kept writing songs every day, and I even did a demo session, a recording session, and that's usually some 15, 16-hour days. I did that. I kept doing my shows. I had a weekly gig that I did down on Lower Broadway in Nashville, and I just kept doing that. And I thought, I'm not going to let it slow me down, man. I'm just going to keep going through like nothing's wrong. And I made it through, and everything was cool, and things were going great, and kept writing songs. And 1 year later, I went back for a routine follow-up, and the doctor gave me the news that they had found cancer in my lymph nodes, this time in my collarbone area and in my chest. And he said I was going to have chemotherapy and go through the treatments. And again, I was shocked and upset. And I had lost my mom to cancer many years before. And I knew that with her, it had just, kept coming back until it killed her. And I was afraid that's what was going to happen with me, too. It felt like my own personal 9/11 when your world comes crashing down like those buildings falling. You find out who your friends are and who's just talking. Yeah. The second time when I went through cancer, they told me, this is a very beatable kind. It's 99% odds. I was like, hey, that's what you told me last time, man. I don't know about that. But I think getting through something like that, you have to have a positive attitude. You have to have the willpower and the belief that you're going to make it through. That will to live and that, positive thinking going forward and knowing that people care about you and everything is all part of beating it, when you're going through it yourself. And it's just so important, I guess, to have that support system around you and know that people love you and just the drive to do it. The music business is not life or death, like I thought it was before. It's having cancer is life or death. The music business, that's my job. You know, if it happens, it's going to happen. But that doesn't mean I don't have any less drive for, going after it. But it definitely puts things in perspective when you have cancer and you decide what is more important, you know, your life or your job. The music business will always be there, and I'm always going to strive to get more songs recorded and do more shows and things like that. But you realize at the end of the day that it's my job, and you know, it'll be there. I won't be here if I'm not healthy. I was at the doctor one day on a follow-up appointment, and this was after I had beat cancer a couple years later, and was back in good health again. And a guy came up to me after the appointment out in the parking lot, and he said, "Hey, what kind of cancer did you have?" And I told him, and he said, "Well, my wife's battling cancer right now, and I just wanted to know what is it that you did, you know, to get through it." And I just told him, you know, being positive and just, you know, doing whatever you can every day to try to fight it. And later on that evening, I got an email from the guy's wife saying, "Thank you for talking to my husband. He really needed that right now." And he's not even the one going through cancer. She was the one going through cancer. She's worried about her husband, how he's doing through the whole process. So through that experience, I thought, man, I need to share my story with people. I need to let people know that there is hope, that cancer is not a death sentence, that you can go on after it. I mean, I'm 7 years cancer-free right now, as I sit here today. And I just want to share that message of hope and positivity and let people know that, you know, there is life after cancer.
So all these years I've been getting my songs recorded by other people, I finally put some songs out of my own here in Texas, and the last one that I put out went all the way to the top 10, went to number 8. And it kind of ties all of this together that we've been talking about. You know, you have to decide, what is it that's the most important thing in your life? What is it that matters? What makes you happy? What makes you want to get up in the morning? You know, I've heard that old saying, you know, if you do what you love for a living, you never work a day in your life. And that's pretty much my life right now. So this song is about putting things into perspective. It's called Simplify. He walked right in the kitchen, took her by the hand and said, "I need to talk to you." Do we own this house, baby, or does this house own us? And those Harleys in the driveway, they're just a gathering dust and one's got a flat. Now what's up with that? We had to buy that great big lawn tractor for that yard we had to